About 3 minutes left of trade. Let's start with Amazon, of course, hitting that $1 trillion mark today. Here's a 12-month chart. What an extraordinary rise. It's doubled, more than doubled in the last 12 months. The market cap 12 months ago today was $480 billion, now over $1 trillion, just paring back some of the gains today, but nonetheless a remarkable milestone hit after Apple did last month. Let's have a look at the four indices today. Despite Amazon's gains of 1.3%, the Nasdaq's actually lower, down about 1/3%, or about 0.3%, but we're well off the lows of the day. The Dow, for example, was down 159 points, but if we look at the Dow intraday chart now, you'll see that, yeah, we've sold off a fraction again in the last hour of trade, but well off the lows which came in the first couple of hours of trade, down just 0.1% for the Dow. Sectors today, quite a lot of divergence, in fact. Three sectors near or down more than 1%, telcos, materials, healthcare, just a few in positive territory and not very positive themselves. Utilities up about 0.5%, and financials doing okay, but not much else of gains to speak of. Bringing in Bob Pisani here, just going to show you the dollar index as well, because this has been a day of dollar strength. And the reason I've got the 12-month chart there is you can see that August and the summer not actually as strong as you might have expected. And most of the gains came earlier in the year, but the dollar's strong today.
Well, we've had 2 days of gains in the dollar on some of those trade issues, and whenever that happens, you get that very predictable emerging markets go down, metals and mining stocks go down. We see China internet stocks drop. That's what we had today, but the effect was much more modest. Besides Amazon, I'd note Apple's at a new high, Cisco's at a new high. Not a lot of tech breakouts, but a lot of retailers remain near 52-week highs. So you've got O'Reilly, Dollar General, TJX, but these retailers have been regularly on the new high list. What we're sort of missing and have been missing on the new highs is a notable breakout across the board. A few techs and a few retailers, but other than that, pretty modest. Every day, 50, 75, 100 stocks on the New York Stock Exchange hit new highs. I start paying attention when we get 300, 350, and we haven't seen that even when we hit new highs.
Well, we're well off the lows of the session, Bob, and if you look at Europe, the likes of the DAX closed down more than 1%, so this is another day of relative outperformance for the US versus the rest of the world.
That's right, and it's been rather remarkable. S&P up 8%, ex the world, you take out ex-US, rest of the world's down about 4% for the year. Germany's down 4 or 5% on the year. It's really been remarkable. It's very rare you get a 12, 13, 14% divergence between the U.S. and the European stock markets.
We should mention the 10-year Treasury note as well, crossing back above 2.9% on some strong U.S. fundamental data. That's partly why banks are higher today. One of the two sectors that was up a sort of 0.5% or so. There goes the bell. The Dow only fractionally low as we hear the bell.